Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Kubicek News 2020. My name is Thomas Horam, and I'm here with Peter Kubicek, who is the owner of Kubicek Balloons. Hi, Peter.
Hi, Thomas. Good evening, everybody. Welcome.
So 2020 was a special year in a lot of regards. We were not able to meet each other in Albuquerque, the place where people and pilots exchange their experiences and where we get in touch with the manufacturers. So Peter and I were looking for a solution on how to still acquaint you with the news of Kubicek, and we came up with this online format.
I really miss Albuquerque too, so it is my great pleasure to meet all of you over internet. And many thanks to Thomas who helping us to run this show.
So understandably, we are not able to meet in person. At least we can chat through this chat function, which you can find here on your screen. We will be able to answer all your questions. Please give us your comments and also tell us how you feel.
All right, perfect. Let's get started.
About the Czech Republic, a couple of years ago, US pilots knew the Charles Bridge, Prague, and a good tasting Czech beer. But I don't think there was much known about Kubicek balloons.
Yes, Thomas, that is actually very true. I've been to Albuquerque for the first time in 2006 and went through the field and asked US pilots what they know about Kubicek. And most of them they told me nothing, I never heard of. And the only Kubicek balloon in the Albuquerque sky was the mine I brought with me. I also went to visit the US manufacturer's booth and I said to myself in despair, we will never make it up to this level.
But that has quite changed, right, Peter? I think there's about 220 balloons flying all across the United States.
Yes, they are. And I can say that since then, Kubicek became one of the strongest and most visible balloon brand in the United States.
The first time my father told me about the Kubicek factory, he told me about an apartment building in ruins where you manufactured the balloons. Is that true?
It is not anymore, Thomas. Let's have a walk through the factory and our CEO Radim will show you how the factory looks today.
Hello Thomas, hello Peter, hello everybody in the United States. We are in the Czech Republic in Kubicek Balloon Factory and I would like to show you how we make balloons here. So follow me, let's go. In this factory we make more than 120 balloons a year with this nice team of people. Nowadays the company has more than 50 employees. Here is our sales team. Maybe you know them because you are our customers. If not, you will meet them very soon. Welcome to our envelope workshop. In this hall we make envelopes of sizes 31 to 650. Here you can see automatic cutter. We cut here all kinds of our materials. Ripstop, Nomex, heavy-duty fabric, Cordura, everything. Another important place is here. Here we measure and cut lines and rope for our deflation systems. In this workshop we are finishing actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 envelopes and 3 of them are for US market. In this locksmith workshop we produce parts for burners, frames, coils, parts for baskets, different frames and doors, and parts for fans. In the basket workshop, we produce more than 70 baskets a year. We are able to produce baskets from very small one for one passenger up to huge baskets for 34 passengers. When all small parts are finished, it is necessary to put them together. And here is the right place for this job. Pavel and his team is assembling burners, fans, cylinders, and a lot of other balloon equipment. Here in the shelf, there are envelopes ready for inflation and for final quality check. The factory tour is nearly finished now, but here is one very important thing. We have to properly and carefully check everything. We have to check all systems, deflation system, artwork, and a lot of small details. But this job is impossible to do indoor in the factory. And that's the reason why we have this meadow and this tower. So, the tour is completely finished. Thank you for your attention. Stay safe and see you in Albuquerque in 2021.
Wow, Peter, that sure is a change. So at the last take, I saw a hall there that has not been here when I was here the last time. What is that?
Well, that's our new production hall. In there, Kubicek fabricates inflatables for advertising. We are capable to create the most difficult fabric projects such as theatrical sceneries, outdoor cinemas, inflatable exhibition halls, and many others. Some of our products have even industrial use. We also manufacture ultralight planes there, upper wing, all-metal body, short takeoff and landing plane, which is intended to be used in rough terrain.
So Peter, how did all of this here started?
Well, Thomas, that's a really long story. My father manufactured his first Kubicek balloon in 1983, and we really do not have enough time to talk about the whole history. However, we created a museum at our Kubicek castle where the story is presented. And I would like to invite everybody to come there. We can fly together, we can talk together, and I will be more than happy to show everybody the whole Kubicek history in there.
Thank you, Peter, for this invitation. So I've been there and I can just recommend you to go there. It's really nice.
Thank you.
So let's come back to 2020. Every year you deliver a numerous amount of balloons to the United States that are somehow special. I'm thinking of the fractal balloon, which really caught my attention. What's on the plate this year?
Surely, among more than 30 balloons we will deliver to the United States this year, there are, as usual, a couple of special ones. Let ask my colleague Martin introduce them to us.
Hi, Peter and Thomas. It's wonderful how our balloons are popular in the United States. Big balloons, small balloons, standard shapes, racers, and special shapes. The latest special shape is sent to US is the unicorn. In summer, it went through certification and registration. At present, the balloon has been flying in the whole United States. Tom Warren, our Southeast dealer, had this balloon built for his wife Jessica. They named the unicorn Laska, which means love in Czech. Balloons like Laska made me really proud of the team that built the balloons. Technicians work hard on designing and planning. Seamstresses do their best to meet the delivery terms. Thanks to the team, I feel that our balloons are simply the best.
So basically, every balloon has a story to it, whether you buy it as a ride balloon or you purchase it as a private balloon. But this year I heard there's one balloon with a very special story.
Well, did you? Well, we need to ask Martin. He will know. Martin, please.
You mean Grandma's legacy balloon? How could I forget? The balloon is really special. It is a symbol of beautiful relations between generations. It is a symbol of our 2020 printed balloons, and you may find it symbolic in many other respects. Cindy and Cameron Wall made the envelope a tribute to Cameron's grandmother, Mary Wall. The envelope has the design of sea life watercolor paintings by Mary Wall. The envelope and the story became very popular in social media. Grandma's legacy balloon completed our fully printed balloons Fractal and Fibonacci, and some other will follow soon.
Well, Martin told us something about polyester fabric and its printing on it. So, isn't it interesting that you are the only manufacturer using polyester? Why is that?
Well, let me show you something, Thomas. Look at the 3 balloon logbooks. Can you find some similarities?
I got it. All 3 balloons have over 1,000 hours on it. All with one envelope?
You bet. And you know what? With no top panel replacement.
Wow. Now I understand. And I heard you have your own site where you develop and manufacture this fabric. Is that true?
Well, it is. You want to see it?
Sure.
Yeah, then let's ask Vladimir, who is responsible for fabric development and production, to show us the place.
Polyester balloon fabric production is very sensitive and complicated process. The polyester yarn is the key moment of the success. Come and see the main phase of the production. The key point is weaving of the polyester yarn, which is done on a machinery you may see behind me. The most interesting moment is that the polyester yarn is carried away across the warp by drop of the water. And you should know that these unique features and the benefits of the polyester yarn enables you to overheat the envelope of your balloon with any negative impact to the quality of the fabric. If you want to create a graphic on your hot air balloon envelope, we use the special technique of the printing on our polyester fabric. This is the transfer print, which is done in temperature of 200 degrees of Celsius. And this high temperature is not suitable for the other fabrics, which doesn't go to. The polyester fabric and a polyurethane coating gives you the unique opportunity to resistance against the water repellency of the fabric, and you needn't to be afraid to let the fall down your envelope into the morning dew after the finish of the flight. The careful quality inspection is important, and every rare mistakes are recorded electronically for further cutting process. We are used to make inspection, final inspection of our fabric. Every meter is subject of the test which is done in our laboratory.
We have seen the factory and we have seen also the other side. Everything is running full steam ahead. Weren't you affected by COVID at all?
Well, I believe every company on this planet was affected somehow by the COVID situation. And we were also. We had to adapt to this new situation. In the beginning, our employees produced several thousand face masks for our community and some balloon operators. Major issue was that the balloons were grounded. We said ourselves that we need to help balloon operators to get back in the air. So we have been working closely with the balloon operators and brought several ideas which we believe help them to start flying season this year. We introduced transparent basketballs, printed face masks, guidance how to sanitize the basket, and many more, We even created a special webpage with those ideas. And we are ready to continue in our efforts with every challenge which future brings to us. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank to all our clients for their trust, recent orders, and ongoing support during those difficult times.
Transportation to the US was complicated this year. Flights were cancelled, transportation capacity was reduced and therefore more expensive. How could a US customer get his balloon this year?
Well, this was another issue we had to solve during COVID times, and we did. Let Milan show us how the balloons are being shipped into United States today.
We send goods to the United States by plane or by cargo ship. The prices of the air transport have extremely risen over the last year, so we decided to send goods by containers. It takes longer, but thanks to cooperation with Tom Warren, we are able to send much more orders during the one shipment. We order a container from the transport company 6 weeks before its departure. Thanks to that, we know exactly which cargo ship is going on and we can track the container. Then, the container is transported to the port of Hamburg, Germany, from where a container cargo ship sails to the east coast of the United States. The ship travels along the coast from the north to the south until the port of Fort Lauderdale. There, the container is transferred to a truck and transported to Tom's place, where it is opened and orders are divided for further transport within the United States. I would like to thank Tom for his effort, time and devotion to our company. Without his assistance, shipment of our goods in the time of COVID-affected air freights would be much more difficult.
Transportation is nicely solved. So if a US customer wants to buy a balloon that is basically manufactured on the other side of the world, isn't it incredibly complicated for him?
Absolutely not. We have very reliable dealers and service network, which is a keystone of our success in the United States. Hey Ivo, can you tell us more about it?
Kubicek Balloons is proud of the dealer network covering the whole US area. Our skilled dealers are able to help you with any ideas you may bring to them. If you have a request, they will provide you quotes, design drafts, and explain every details concerning the product. If you order by Kubicek, you may expect excellent service, including the transport to US and FAA registration. Delivery in time is not our goal, but a must. So you will receive ready-to-fly balloon without any additional work. But this is not the end. Kubicek is known as a brand always standing behind its product. If there was any need or trouble, you can contact your dealer. In California, there is a big store with spare parts managed by dealer Jim Marshall, and we are cooperating with most of repair stations in the whole US. And if nobody was available, there is always hotline to General Dealer Mike Bowens.
Nice. So Kubicek has a dealer and service network that covers the entire United States. But I still have one question to you. Is it true that all imported balloons are experimental?
Not at all. All Kubicek balloons being imported into the United States are fully certified by the FAA. Mirka, our certification expert, will tell us more about that.
Hi Peter and Thomas, it is exactly as you said, all our products are also FAA certified, and that is possible thanks to great cooperation with the FAA. I'd like to use the opportunity and thank especially to Mike Kisov from the Kansas Directorate, who's been working with us on certification projects for a few years now. We've extended our envelope range with new models of very small as well as very large envelopes. We've also added K14 basket, which is one of our most popular models. It's an open layout basket, and with its size of 46 × 53 inches, it can accommodate pilot plus 4 passengers. We've added also TTA Baskets family to our portfolio. The passengers' compartments were divided asymmetrically so they can always accommodate even number of passengers. This project was based on feedback and requests from our customers, who didn't want to split couples during the flight to use the whole capacity of the basket. Naturally, we listened to that request and built a whole new basket range. So when you feel like you need something different or something special, you know where to find us. We have some news also in the area of burners. This spring we certified our single burner series. It is a single unit burner with all the features of a double. Ergonomic design and trigger actuation remains a key component on the series. Clever design of the parallel blast valve and whisper valve triggers on one side, allowing for one-hand double burn, drawing from separate fuel sources. And what is also great, it can be used with envelopes up to 140.
If a customer wants to buy an envelope only from you, is it possible to use the current bottom end?
Absolutely. That is why we certified also combinations of Kubicek envelopes with other manufacturer bottom ends. The idea was to make these combinations easy and user-friendly. That means that you can change between Kubicek bottom end and any other approved bottom end just by entering that swap into Balloons logbook. No more paperwork needed. Of course, you need to fly such combinations with a corresponding flight manual. Therefore, we issued flight manual supplements for all most common bottom ends. To make it easier, we are sending these supplements automatically with any envelope that was ordered to be combined with other manufacturer bottom ends.
So Peter, I know this door. You're building into a lot of baskets for the US market. But one thing I noticed and I did not know is this thing here. What is it?
This is Ignis Gyro, a feature especially designed for the US market. It's a self-centered burner modification. When you lean on it, Thomas, by your weight, it goes sideways. When you release your weight, it goes back into its center automatically.
Cool, thank you. So Peter, any new features for the US market?
Of course we have. Kubicek is constantly working with the client's feedback and bringing new items based on the customer's wishes and recommendations. And the latest development will be introduced by David. David?
This is the K13 basket, the most popular basket for sport flying. The typical setup for the flight is 3 15-gallon tanks in 3 corners. In the case, I will use our new Prince tanks. It will look like this. Same as the other Kubicek tanks, the Prince has a quick shut-off and the cover in standard, the color gauge for quick fuel overview, and the easily access hardware. Prince tanks are built to use the maximum of the standard height basket, so there is no need to build the basket higher. There is no need to reconnect them during the flight, not even using manifolds. I'm saving the floor area, and you're buying just 2 tanks, so you're saving money.
I see. There are a lot of benefits to Kubicek balloons. Unfortunately, we are not having the time to introduce them all.
I'm afraid not. However, we are currently working on a video series which will present all the technical benefits for the clients. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow all Kubicek social medias.
Unfortunately, time is over for us. I hope you enjoyed the show. At least we could meet in this format. If you have any questions, please continue chatting with us or contact one of the Kubicek dealers later on. At the latest, I hope we can meet in 2021 in Albuquerque.
Thanks for watching us tonight. Please remember, whenever you travel to Europe, you can visit besides the Eiffel Tower, Tower Bridge, Leaning Tower of Pisa, also Kubicek Tower in our factory in Brno. We are located just 100 miles away from Vienna Airport. Take care, stay safe, and see you all in the sky anytime soon.
Stay healthy. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everybody.